skies and only a small chance of rain for today's game between the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Bowling Green Falcons. Hi to all you college football fans. I'm Brad Nessler. Well, it's time to begin another great season, and helping me, as always, to call the action, our crazy coach Lee Corso and the young gun Kirk Herbstreit.
Bowling Green is led by their quarterback. And let me tell you something about this guy. He's a terrific football player, but he's got to be careful. He can't try to create something big every time he touches the football. He needs to be patient and let things come naturally. This will be a good test for him, Brad, and I think he'll pass it.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Bowling Green is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. There goes the opening kick. Across the 30. Tackle at the 38.
You gotta love opening the game with a solid kick return like this.
They'll set up shop at the 38-yard line. The defensive backs moving in closer. Two tight ends here. Catches it out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And they pick up 2 yards.
Here, the quarterback just dumps it off to his tight end. But give this defense some credit. They just didn't let him go anywhere.
It's complete. And down he goes at the 49. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. On the handoff, watch out, and he's taken down around the 39-yard line. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep downfield. Tipped away.
Nice job of the defensive back that time to get in position and knock the pass down.
Sure was, Kirk. Great play.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. He drops back. Looks to him again, complete. And down he goes, right around the 32-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain.
Good decision here. Nice dump off. It's only 7 yards, but the offense will take that play every time.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's tackled in the open field.
That is not easy to stop. The quarterback hit his man on an out route, and the defender was in man coverage. As a defender in man coverage, you cannot get beat deep, and as a result, the underneath routes are going to be there. And as you can see, it worked out great for the offense as they were looking for a new set of downs.
An excellent pass to the wideout for 6.
That wide receiver had his eyes on the end zone the second he caught the ball. That was a nice-looking play.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh lines up for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. Tackle made at the 29. So now let's see how the offense responds as they take the field down 7-0.
Guys, I know it's early in this game, but this quarterback needs to step up and make a statement right now. A good drive could do wonders for his team's confidence.
And they make the stop around the 33-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They come out with 4 wide out. Can't find anyone open. Tackle made around the 39-yard line. And a good decision there.
Yep, he didn't have anybody open downfield, and instead of panicking and throwing the ball into coverage or maybe throwing the ball away, he had the composure to recognize the open field and had the athletic ability to get the first down. That's a nice job.
I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on their own 37. They line up in the shotgun. Complete. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
Scrambling around. Waits till the last moment. So that'll make it 4th down.
Yeah, they just couldn't connect on the pass there. That was a very good stand by this defense.
It's 4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Punts the ball away. Signals for a fair catch. The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive.
They really made it look easy on that last drive. If they can get some protection up front, then I look for this quarterback to make some really big plays.
Feeds into the back. Fumble! That's a tough break for this offense as they lose possession of the ball.
Once that ball popped free, the defense was all over. Very heads-up play there by the defense.
This halfback is hanging his head right now, but he will have an opportunity to make up for that mistake.
They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle.
This kid is something special. You got to have a certain kind of mentality to play the linebacker position.
Man, is that ever true, Coach? If you want to be the best linebacker, you have to be able to do it all. Cover the receivers, bring down the running backs, take on the blocks, rush the quarterback, and sometimes call the plays for the defense.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 22. Pittsburgh is up a score.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. It's complete. And he's tackled around the 34-yard line.
Great call. You got to love the screen pass.
Kirk, I did a study a while back on screen passes, and I found that 80% of the time, the ball carrier will be tackled by the defender from behind. Now, to avoid this, you can peel a blocker back. However, it doesn't matter what direction you tackle from if you've already picked up the first down like these guys did. The question here is whether or not after that small gain, they run the ball now or not.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Catches it. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
No, not at all. That time he puts enough air under this thing to fill that big blimp up there. But somehow it came down on target, and he got a nice little gain out of it.
They go with the run. hits him hard at the 39-yard line. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
Tackle at the 15-yard line.
That's just how they drew it up. When I talked to this coach earlier in the week, he thought he could take advantage of zone coverage by attacking the perimeter outside the hashes. That time, it was a corner route, and it got him the first down.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Throws it in, and he wants more. What a play, and that is first and goal. So they complete another pass, and this offense continues to roll.
That gives this quarterback more than 100 yards passing, and it's still in the first quarter.
Still a long game, and I'm sure this defense is going to adjust to this passing attack because right now the offense is seemingly moving the ball at will.
And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. There are 3 quarters remaining, and our score here. Pittsburgh, 7. Bowling Green, nothing. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. 4 wide. And he's taken down at about the 35. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Oh, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
Tackle made around the 40-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain.
2nd down and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Brought down with only 1 man to beat.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. He may just go right back at it.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
They come out in a goal line set. Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go. That was one ugly play.
Not if you're on defense. They thought that play was absolutely gorgeous.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. They come out in a nickel. Feeds it to the back. He's at the 30. To the 10. And he will score. Once this kid gets into the open field, you're not going to catch him.
You know, some of his critics say that all he has is track speed. Well, let me tell you, speed is speed, as we just saw right there.
Yep, this kid is a burner. And it's not just his speed that makes him a great back, but his vision as well.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Bowling Green is lining up to kick this one off. And this one's away. At the 30. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. The offense will take over at the 35. 1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Gives it to the back. He's tackled at the 42. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 42. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
I think you got to give credit to the big boys up front there. They're able to get this back the room that he needed.
1st and 10. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. It's broken up. He threw that to a guy who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only tipped.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Great run, nothing going on there. The draw play gets maybe 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 43. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Makes the catch, and look out. That's a great tackle at the 36-yard line.
Nice throw. Great read by the quarterback and an even better route. If you run a corner route like that against man coverage, it makes it tough on the defense. Keep the sticks moving, sweetheart.
And he's taken down around the 31-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 31. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll run the option. Tackle at the 30. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
He was tackled there by the sophomore. He did a wonderful job up front to shed his block and react to the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's taken down at the 17.
Guys, we're up here in the booth, and we didn't know who had the ball. If we didn't know who had the ball, then you know the guys playing zone looking into the backfield had no clue who had the ball. That play fake is the reason they're looking at a 1st down right now.
So they're back in the red zone where they threw a pick on their last visit. Again, he'll get the call. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second down. They'll line it up at the 12. The backfield's in an offset I formation. And he's going to be sacked.
This defensive end caused all kinds of problems on that play.
You have to keep an eye on this guy, especially during passing situations, because he does a great job of getting to the quarterback, as we saw right there.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Complete across the middle. And down he goes at the 8. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the 1st down.
That's not an easy conversion here on 3rd down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
It really was a good hold. Excellent job by the secondary to keep them in front of the 1st down marker.
Looked like the defense just forgot about the tight end on that play.
Yeah, he seemed to slip right through the secondary and find an opening. I can't believe the defense allowed that to happen.
Especially in the red zone, Kirk, they got to be aware of this guy's pass-catching abilities. And on 4th down, that play was huge. This quarterback is quite a performer. I'm telling you, he can play.
After review, they'll say that they like the original ball spot.
Well, that turned out to be a waste of time.
Pittsburgh up 6. And he adds the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh Gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. He's to the 10. And now the ball is loose. It's picked up. Well, fellas, what do you tell your offense after moving the ball so well on that last possession?
You don't tell them anything. They moved the ball very well. It's the defense who needs some talking to.
They really just need to cover better in the secondary. There's no reason why these receivers should be so wide open.
Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Gets it. He's in space. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. And they get a few yards on that little reception.
Check it out. He ran a good route on this play. And the timing of the pass was good. And they were able to get a nice gain.
Hit on the throw. He caught it. He's taken down at the 49.
Excellent job by this young quarterback of making the defense pay for bringing both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Now he's scrambling. He's looking deep down the left side. How about that completion?
Whoa, this play is predicated by the blitz of the defense. Offensive line did a nice job up front, and the quarterback made a great read and a heck of a throw connecting with his deep target.
He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. Touchdown, Falcons. So he couldn't find any receivers and just took off and ran it in himself.
Brad, you're absolutely right. Excellent job of coverage there, but they forgot about one guy. That's why the quarterback is so dangerous in college football. He can kill you running the football.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Fielded at the 4. At the 30. Brought down at the 31-yard line. Pretty good drive last time out for this offense, right, fellas?
They did a very good job of moving the ball forward. This defense had no answer for the offense.
And in particular, it was the passing game. This quarterback was really hot on that last drive.
Ace backfield. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt.
The offense calls a timeout.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. Let's see if the quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. Drops back to pass. Complete. He's got room. And down he goes at the 40. And we'll go into halftime here with a score all deadlocked.
At the end of the first half, the score is tied.
Pittsburgh is set to kick this ball off to start the second half. Gathered in at the 6. And we got an injured player on the field. They'll set up shop at the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. They come out in a goal line set. Give to the tailback. He tackles him for a loss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. He wants it all. He goes down at the 27-yard line. A good looking pass that time.
Here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver, and he shows you that he not only can turn on the jets, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
They line up in the jumbo set. Heading for the corner. He's at the 20. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. A long run by the young fella, and he gets his team 6 points.
Yeah, 6 big ones. And well-earned, too. Great job.
And now that these guys have broken the tie... Touchdown. We'll have to see if their defense can hold on to the lead.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Across the 30. And he's tackled at the 38. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. This drive will start at the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both leading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
It's hard to get any pressure on the quarterback when he is releasing the ball so quickly. Great completion.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Right around the 38-yard line.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down at the 28-yard line. Nice little pass play there.
You know what I think about this kid's accuracy? I'll tell you. He's like that kid at the fair throwing darts. He pops all the balloons and wins those big stuffed animals.
Yeah, and his balloon made a pretty nice grab there.
There's a strike complete, and he's down.
Now it's time for the defense to buckle down and see if they can stop this quarterback.
Quarterback did a good job of finding his man on the left side of the field for a nice little pickup.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 22. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Brought down at the 15. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
And he's level at the 12. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Wow, you know this guy has to protect himself.
You're not kidding. He got walloped on that play.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Get it again. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
We've got a 3rd and 6. And this is the 8th play of the drive. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Looked like the linebackers bid on that play fake.
I didn't even know the quarterback had the ball. That's worth a yoke.
They're inside the 5. Ball on the 1. They're packed in tight on the line. There's the handoff. He scores.
They really needed to converge on the offensive line quicker and fill those gaps.
And you can feel the intensity and emotion in this stadium. This one has been an amazing battle. Right back to square one, assuming this extra point ties it.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. From the 7. He's tackled at the 32. This offense did really well with the air attack on their last trip out there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
It was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down around the 35-yard line. 3 yards there on the play.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
Now he's going to run, and watch out. He steps out right around the 50.
Quarterbacks who could run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
They come out in a goal line set. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
He really showed a great blend of speed and power there to get to the quarterback. That was a great pass rush.
There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 27. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Halfback gets the call, and he answers big time. They grab 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in an I. They hand it off. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the Jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
Hands it off. And he is drilled at the 47. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. I formation here. Goes a laser across the middle. What a collision. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
They come out with a big set. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
That's the end of 3, and get ready for an action-packed fourth quarter with this game all tied up. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 30. High formation here. Good tackle there in space. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Looking to throw. Got a man. Watch out here. The 5.
How about that? If you're going to blitz both cornerbacks, they better get to the quarterback. That's too easy of a read, and that's why we're looking at a first down.
So here's where we find out who wants it more. First and goal. They line up in an I. Again with the run. And guys, what do you think of that touchdown run?
Boy, I really like the way the line made room for this guy to run through.
And I like the way he used his vision there to run through the hole. This offense is really clicking right now.
And when you have moves like this halfback, it is very easy to get into the end zone.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh to kick. He sends it off. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Coach, Herbie, what's your take right now?
Well, they have a little bit of time, but I think it's very crucial that they get the ball in the end zone on this possession.
I agree with you, Kirk. They can take their time, but a field goal is just about out of the question.
He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. They come out in a goal line set. Takes it right, and he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
He's to the 40. Tackle right around the 46-yard line. This running back has really made his mark with a passing game today, fellas.
He's over the 100-yard mark. Not too shabby, my friend.
It's for this reason that he is the most dynamic player on this field today. He can run the ball through you or around you, and on top of that, he's a magnificent weapon in the passing game.
They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Going with the shotgun here. He scrambled. He's hit and taken down.
That's how you convert on third down.
This defense had to be expecting a pass.
I know that. It doesn't matter, though. It's not enough to know that they were passing. You got to know their tendencies, too.
Backup running back comes into the game now. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
Hey, Coach, linebacker sniffed that play out from the start.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied that tackle no matter who was trying to block him.
They'll work from the shotgun. Now he's scrambling. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one.
If you're going to send the middle linebacker, you better reach home. Otherwise, the quarterback will pick you apart for first downs like we just saw in that play.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Run right, hit the backfield. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. For such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy. That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
Swings it out there incomplete.
Oh, come on. Give the receiver a chance to catch it.
I think he tried to, Coach.
No, he tried to impress everybody by throwing it as hard as he could.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. And he can't get the pass off, and he's sacked. Instead of kicking the field goal, they go for it, and they don't make it.
In a situation like this, you gotta take the points. Kick the field goal.
I agree with you, Coach. You got to kick it here.
From the gun. They go with the option. Laterals back. He's brought down in the open field. Nothing going there for the halfback on that option play. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Pittsburgh up 7 points. Just over 2 minutes in the game. And this one's broken up.
Wow, did you see that? I don't know how he got his hands up in time to knock that pass down.
It's a good thing he knocked that one down at the line because that one probably would have been a completion.
Going with the shotgun here. Quick throw out to the receiver. Down the sideline. The 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. Oh, that might have just wrapped this thing up.
I tell you what, Kirk, this defense had to keep him out of the end zone and off the scoreboard there, but they couldn't make the stop.
And now they're down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. It's going to take a heck of a finish to come back in this one.
And he converts the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Pittsburgh 35, Bowling Green 21. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh to kick this one off. Taken at the 5. Fumble. It's picked up. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 1st and 10. From the gun. Hit as he throws. And they intercept it. The junior safety. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They work hard and they got the turnover.
This is what it's all about. Defense taking advantage of an opportunity. They're pouncing on the loose ball.
They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. It's the tailback, and he's taken down at the 31. About 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Right in the middle, and he meets the defense. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Again, he'll get the call. And down he goes at the 44. He got the first down and much more.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a threat every single time he touches the ball.
Kirk, you're absolutely right. I like this guy more every time I see him.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. This one's in the books, and our final score, Pittsburgh 35, Bowling Green 21. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Well, no doubt about it, this was a pretty big mismatch. Bowling Green actually played a good ball game today. They just didn't have the horses to match their counterpart. They need to start recruiting to build this program back up.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.